What's going on, guys? Auzio here. Welcome back to a brand new video. So today we have got another Defenders tier list, and just to let you guys know, there will be no icon cards included. But if you guys do want to see where I rank the best icons in FIFA 23, there will be a link to a video in the description. I also wanted to tell you guys that 77% of people that watch my videos are not subscribed. So if you guys do enjoy today's video, make sure to hit that sub button and leave a like as well. It is much appreciated and it really does help out on the channel. Let's get into it though. Starting off with a Footies Kanate. The guy is amazing. There's a lot of people that still have not unlocked this card, but once you do unlock this card, trust me, you are not going to be disappointed. He is for sure up there with the best, and he is going to be our first S tier card. Kempembe, used to love him, still a very solid card, and that is why I'm putting him in the A+ tier, but definitely not an S tier card anymore. Martinez, 6'5", he's got that reach, he tackles really well, he intercepts really well, he's fast as well. I would definitely say an A+ tier card. Ramos, ooh, a level below Kempembe, a level below Martinez in my opinion. Ramos, A tier. Wilfred Zaha, love this card ever since he's came out. The 5-star skill moves is so nice going forward. Zaha is just amazing going forward, amazing defensively, definitely an S tier fullback. Llorente, he was in the S tier for a very long time, but it is now time to drop down from the S tier to the A+ tier, because we have got now players like this. Footies Hero Capdevia. I actually got him yesterday untradeable from an 85 plus times 5, and he is crazy. 100% S tier card. Carvajal, I do like Carvajal. I wished he had like 5-star skill moves or 5-star weak foot, something like that would have been nice on him. He is nice, but he isn't as good as Zaha or Capdevia in my opinion. So Carvajal, A+ tier. Ferrari, obviously the pace is through the roof on Ferrari. It's just his tackling animations is the main reason I'm not going to put this card in the S tier, and I'm going to put him in the A+ tier. I feel like he's not consistent with the tackles. It sometimes just like bounces back to your opponent. There's other times that he actually puts in a decent tackle, but it just doesn't really like land on him. It's a bit weird. It's kind of like all over the place. So yeah, Ferrari, A+ tier for me. Gosens, I was expecting this card to be better than what he was. I feel like his dribbling just feels off. He doesn't go for those sharp turns nicely, and I'm going to put him in the A+. I don't believe he deserves to go S tier. Virgil van Dijk, Team of the Year on the other hand, 100% an S tier card. Enrique, level up card, another really solid card. I know we're packing up the A+ quite quickly, but Enrique definitely deserves to go up there. Here we go, Cuadrado. Cuadrado's pace has always been amazing. His skill moves, the way he feels on the ball is top tier. But defensively, he's not as good as those fullbacks in the A+ tier. So Cuadrado, A tier for me. Klaus, another one of those cards that I did like when he came out. Crazy fast still as well. Feels nice on the ball. Defensively though, not as good as those fullbacks in the A+ tier. Klaus is going to go into the A tier. Team of the season, Adair Militao, up there still with the best. S tier for me. Hector, end of an era card. His dribbling has always been a little bit of an issue. He's never felt that great on the ball. And when we have players like Klaus and Cuadrado in that A tier, I think Hector needs to go into the B+ tier. Chris Smalling, Team of the Season card. Always felt like he was just a cheaper version of Team of the Year Virgil van Dijk. You put these two together, they're an unbelievable duo. He's not on Konate's level, he's not on Van Dijk's level, and he's not on Adair Militao's level, but I still rate this Team of the Season Smalling highly, so I'm going to put him in the A+ tier. Camavinga, Shapeshifter card. I got him on a main. Love him. He's so good all-rounded. Would have loved 5-star skill moves on this card though, but it's still an S tier card for me. Balde, ooh, not as good as Llorente, not as good as Carvajal either. I'm going to put Balde in the A tier. Di Lorenzo. Di Lorenzo's dribbling is a little bit, you know, it's a little bit all over the place. He doesn't feel that great on the ball. He is a tall fullback, which I do like, but I would rather have those fullbacks in the A tier. I'm going to put Di Lorenzo in the B+ tier. Dembele, lengthy. He's got a lot of pace as well. Catches up the players very easily. Puts in some very strong tackles. I would say Dembele deserves to go A tier. Bremer, Team of the Season card. Crazy fast. I'm looking at the A+ tier here, and I don't think he's on Smalling's level. I don't think he's on Martinez's level either, or Ferrari's level. Yeah, Ferrari is just like a better version of Bremer in my opinion. So Bremer, A tier. Milinkovic-Savic, I know he can't play there, like straight up. You can't move him into a centre-back position and he'll get chemistry there. But the amount of people playing this guy in a centre-back position is crazy. And I'm one of them. This guy in a centre-back position is the real deal. He is broken in that position, and 100% as a centre-back, he's an S tier. Jordi Alba, end of an era card. He is actually, like, solid. I was surprised, honestly. I was very surprised when I was using this card. I didn't really feel like he was going to be anything up there, but he really did surprise me. He is another one of those fullbacks that is really good all-rounded. I'm going to put Jordi Alba in the A+ tier. Giroud, tackling animations. That's the one thing that I felt like wasn't that great on him. Like, he's got the pace and he feels pretty solid on the ball as well. It just, the tackling animations, it just was all over the place. So I'm going to put him A tier. Alfonso, level up card. I think there's no question about it. Definitely an S tier card. St. Jude's, I know a lot of people like this card, and I like him as well. He's a very, very good centre-back. But I'm looking at those centre-backs in the S tier, and I don't think he's on that level. So I'm going to put him in the A+ tier. Foot Fantasy Cordoba, I think there's plenty of better centre-backs. Ramos is better, Bremer is better, Dembele, Giroud is better. Cordoba is going to go into the B+ tier for me. Footies Koulibaly, S tier. He's just one of those players that I knew as soon as he got a card like this, he was going to be up there with the best. Knowing how good his team of the honourable mentions was, yeah. This Footies Koulibaly, for me, top 5 centre-backs in this game. Orsolini, ooh. Orsolini is nice, but is he Carvajal good? No. He's not Jordi Alba good as well. I do prefer Jordi Alba. I'm going to put Orsolini in the A tier. Robertson, team of the season card. I wish they kept his 5-star skill moves from his winter wild card. That would have been super nice. Like, if this card was 5-star, 3-star, it just would allow him to go forward so much better. The fullbacks we have in the A tier are better. Robertson, you are going to go into the B+ tier. Saliba, team of the season. He was always underpriced, wasn't he? Always a card that went for way too cheap. I would say, though, Saliba now is a comfortable A tier card. I am not going to put him in the A+ tier anymore because the centre-backs we have in there now are for sure better. Reece James, defensively, James has always been very nice. It's just going forward has been like the big issue with him. I will say Reece James deserves to go B+. I don't think he deserves to go higher. João Cancelo, a card that I used so much when he came out. He was in my main team on the main account and he was on the RTG team. He was just unbelievable. But if you're comparing it to the fullbacks we have now, like Balde, Klaus, yeah. João Cancelo needs to go into the B+ tier. Trophy Titan Lucio. Now, this might surprise a few people. The level that we have now in that S tier for centre-backs have increased humongously with players like Koulibaly, players like Konate. Lucio, in my opinion, he doesn't deserve to go on that level anymore. But if he does get a footy card, you best believe he's going to be a comfortable S tier card. And there's a few rumours going around on Twitter that he could potentially get a footy card on Friday. But yeah, this Lucio, A+. Ruben Dias, team of the season, in my opinion, better. Team of the season, Ruben Dias is a joke. Tackling, strength, like literally bullying people off, bodying people off. His pace is up there. Dias, I've always loved him. He's always been quite a cheap card. I say cheap card like this because he's like 300,000 to 400,000 coins. I think he's even less than that now. It's just, he should have always been way more in my opinion. But yeah, S tier for Ruben Dias. Atal, this is tough. I do like this Atal card. But I just don't think he's there anymore, I'll be honest. And the thing is, right, this card didn't even come out a long time ago. It's just, I'm looking at that Zaha, and the fact that Zaha's got 5-star skill moves is the thing that makes him a little bit better than Atal for me. It actually was before, though, the other way around. I originally said Atal better than Zaha, but after re-looking at it and, like, you know, seeing that Zaha's got the skill moves and how good he is going forward with the skill moves, I do prefer Zaha over Atal. And the other fullbacks as well, Camavinga is better, Alfonso's better, Capdevila is better. Atal, you are going to go into the A+ tier. Diego Carlos, S tier. You see how quick I put him in the S tier as well? Get him. He's 90,000 coins. Get him. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. I was expecting like a Ferrari type of player. A player that's got a lot of pace but doesn't have the best of tackling animations. This guy's tackling animations are unreal. He pushes players off for fun as well, catches up to players for fun. For me, the best comparison for him is like a cheaper version of Gomez. If you like Gomez, you're going to love Diego Carlos. Pick him up, 90,000 coins. Kunde, Footies card. I liked him, didn't love him though. I felt like he was losing out on a lot of 50-50s. Kunde, A+. Onuachu, I love the fact that he is a very tall centre-back. The reach is crazy. It's just, I feel like the amount of possession-based tackles, there's barely any. The ball's constantly bouncing back to my opponent when I'm using this Onuachu card. I'm going to put him in the A tier. Kalulu, solid card, A+, A tier. It's between these two, and I'm going to put him, or with St. Juice being in that tier, Ferrari being in that tier. Kalulu's nice, but I'm going to put Kalulu A tier. Toko Akambe, I've always seen him as more of like a defensive fullback than an attacking fullback. Like going forward, he's not all that, especially with his freestyle, but especially him being freestyle. It's just defensively, he's always been very nice. I'm going to put him A tier. Frimpong, team of the season, another card a lot of people did like when he was out, but a lot of people have now pushed this card to a side because we have got better fullbacks. I'm going to put Frimpong in the A tier. Medina, very fast, catches up the players for fun. Isn't a very tall centre-back, but his heading ability is actually really solid. I would say Medina, A tier. Team of the season, Marquinhos, I still rate him highly. I'm still going to put him in the A+ tier. Arojo was in the S tier last time. Ooh, I think it's time to drop down. Again, it's like Diego Carlos is now in there. Koulibaly, Konate is now in there. Arojo, for me, isn't on that level anymore. He's definitely a comfortable A+. Klosterman, love Klosterman. He can definitely sometimes have a few dribbling issues when you're doing certain skill moves with him. But the fact that he can do the skill moves like round the corners, like the running scoop turn and all, and the fact that he is a beast on defense as well, is the main reason he is going to go into the S tier. And I am blocking him, so let me go ahead and move myself down here. Zinchenko, team of the season. Not a massive fan of him. If we're comparing him to the other fullbacks we have in the A tier, I definitely will say he needs to go into the B+. Team of the season, Moments Tomori. Just a level below Smalling. A level below Arojo, Marquinhos. Tomori, you're going to go into the A tier. Hernandez, team of the season. The thing with Theo, right, is why they didn't give him a skill move upgrade blows my mind. Come on, EA. Give him that skill move upgrade. Why not, man? Allow him to do like a LAKEY pass or something like that. He's definitely still S tier. It's just if he had 4-star skill moves, he would be so much better. More people would use him just because of the LAKEY pass being so good in this game. Alaba, road to the knockout. No, road to knockout. Road to the final. Ooh, this is a tough one because he has got 90 acceleration and 90 sprint speed with an anchor chem style. He is lengthy with it though, but if you're seeing that kind of pace this late into the game in the big month August and comparing it to the other centre-backs we have, I think Alaba needs to go into the B+ tier. Navas, loved Navas for a while as well. The thing with Navas though that I've always felt was a bit was the physicality. He's always been a weak player, hasn't he? He's always allowed players to get around him, and it's a little bit annoying sometimes. I would say Navas now is an A tier card. Thiago Djalo, crazy good. Thiago Djalo is, I would say, up there. I'm going to put him in the A+ tier. Gavi, shapeshifter card, unbelievable objective card. An objective card that I do not like playing up against. He's got strength, he's got pace, he's got good dribbling ability, great passing ability. It's like, you can't really ask for much more, but I wouldn't say he is S tier. Like, he was a very good objective, but he's not Zaha. He's not, you know, Camavinga. He's not Klosterman or anything like that. Gavi, for me, A+. Nuno Mendes, fast, very fast. I would say quite similar to, what's his name, Klaus. Like, he's very fast down the line. He feels nice on the ball. He can defend pretty well as well. He just isn't as good as the fullbacks in the A+ tier, though. Molina, team of the season. Just a level below Nuno Mendes and Klaus. I'm going to put him in the B+. Todibo, same thing, really. He's not on Giroud's level. He's not on Onuachu's level or Dembele's level or Ramos's level. Todibo, B+ as well. Gomez, footies, S tier. One of the fastest centre-backs I have used in this game. I don't know what it is with Gomez, right? Yes, he's got maxed out pace, but I've used maxed out pace centre-backs, but Gomez just, he feels faster than maxed out. He feels like he's got more than 99 pace. It's crazy how fast he actually is. But yeah, S tier for Gomez. Timothy Hakimi still up there with the best in the game. S tier for sure. Bamba, I like Bamba, but not if you're comparing him to like an Atau. An Atau is better. Gavi's better in my opinion. Bamba, A tier. Level up Varane, joke. Broken. If you picked up Varane the 95 and you upgraded it to the 97, fair play, because that was a ridiculous amount of games that you had to play, but it was worth it. He is the real deal. S tier for sure. Schlotterbeck. Schlotterbeck, honestly, like even his ones to watch card was kind of underrated. This team of the season card is underrated as well. But now, like, when you have Saliba in the A tier, when you have players like Team of the Season Moments Tomori in the A tier, Onuachu in the A tier, yeah, I'm going to put Schlotterbeck in the B+. Pacho level up card. If you guys watch the streams, you guys know how good Pacho is and how much I rate him. He was such an easy card to get as well. Definitely A+ for me. I'm looking at Kalulu, by the way. Like, I'm looking at Kalulu on the same level as like Ramos and players like Giroud and Saliba. I'm going to move Kalulu up. I don't think he deserves to go into the A tier. Like, I'm just looking at those centre-backs in the A tier, and I'm like, Kalulu is such like a standout. He's so much better than all those centre-backs. So yeah, I'm going to move Kalulu up into the A+ tier. Roussillon, very good. A+ for me. Roussillon is like, what's the best way of describing it? He's like Alfonso, just on the other side. Like, he's not a small player. He's quite tall. He's got 5-star skill moves as well. He's a very good fullback. A+. Kim Min-jae, team of the season. Defender of the year in the Serie A. 89 overall team of the season. EA, make it make sense. We have a team of the season Smalling that is a 94 overall, but Kim Min-jae got defender of the year. They did him so dirty. He is a good centre-back. Like, this card is nice. It's just, I have to do it. I have to put him in the B+ tier because no way he deserves to go on the same level as players like Ramos, players like Bremer, players like Onuachu as well. Kim Min-jae B+. He should have got, I would say, a 94 overall centre-back card. Maybe 95, but 94 I would say. I did like Mitrovic when I used him. It's just the tackling animations again. That's like the thing. You can have amazing defending stats, but when you use the player in-game, it all comes down to like tackling animations and how many possession-based tackles they go for, and if they get onto like certain things. Like, you guys know, obviously, Virgil van Dijk, tackling animation-wise is crazy. It is literally unreal. But with Mitrovic, I feel like there was not many auto tackles, and that's what makes these centre-backs up here in the A+ tier and the S tier so insane. It's the auto tackles, and Mitrovic didn't really have that in him. Team of the season, De Ligt, S tier as well. Comfortable. Such a comfortable S tier card. He is just a joke. Talking about tackling animations, this guy has some of the best tackling animations I have seen in this game. Becker, shapeshifter card. Not a tall centre-back, but I've always rated him because I do not like playing up against him. He is so fast in that centre-back position. Unreal on the transition as well. Crazy to get out the players. A+. Buffon, I put him in the S tier last time. With now players like Gomez, Diego Carlos, Koulibaly, Konate in that S tier. Buffon, I'm going to put you into the A+. Still very good, but not there anymore. Level up Sildilia, he's a very solid fullback. He feels good on the ball for a player that's 6'1". He's got high work rates as well, running up and down constantly. I do rate him, and he was very easy to get as well, but I don't think he's S tier. I'm going to put him in the A+ tier. Foyth, decent fullback, very nice defensively, but not amazing going forward. You're going to have a few issues with his dribbling ability going forward. Even though it says 93 dribbling on a card, trust me, in-game, you notice a few bad turns. Foyth, for me, A tier. Nathan Ake, sprint speed is an issue. When you have to put him on an anchor chem style to give him that lengthy accelerate style, and his sprint speed is only 87, and if you're comparing it to the other centre-backs we have now, and if you're obviously looking at the pace of the attackers we play up against now, yeah, Nathan Ake gets outpaced for fun. I'm going to put him in the B+. Montiel, Showdown, I would suggest going for an anchor chem style if you have got this card. He is pretty nice in a centre-back position. Obviously not a tall centre-back, but he is pretty solid there, putting in some very good tackles and catching up the players for fun. I would say A tier. LAKEY, team of the season moment. Just a tier below Ferrari. Ferrari is just a straight-up better version than LAKEY. A tier for him. Oh, Footies Dumfries. This is a tough one, because defensively, he's up there for sure. Defensively, he is crazy. But going forward, and that's the thing, right? If you look at the fullbacks in the S tier, we have players like Wilfred Zaha that is just amazing going forward. Capdevila, even though his agility ain't all that, trust me, this guy in-game feels very nice on the ball. Camavinga feels incredible. Alfonso feels incredible. Klosterman, again, a few agility issues, but 5-star skill moves obviously saves him. And then you got players like Kimi going forward and players like Hernandez, which is also nice going forward as well. This Dumfries card, because of how he dribbles, I think that is the main reason he is not going to go into the S tier. He is very good defensively, but I'm going to put him in the A+ tier. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put him here. I'm going to put him right in between the two tiers, A+, S tier. Because listen, all right, defensively, you can't get much better, honestly. It's just going forward. And I like my fullbacks, like, very good all-rounded. I want them to be able to go forward well and obviously defend well as well. Shapeshifter Soloff, very fast, great reach as well. but do I believe he deserves to go A+? Martinez for me is just a straight up better version than this Sorloth card. Same thing as Team of the Season, Smalling as well. I'm going to put Sorloth in the A tier. And just like that, we have ourselves our defenders tier list. Now I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my top 5 centre backs, top 5 fullbacks, and a few cheap beasts as well. Let's start off with centre backs. Number 1, Team of the Year Virgil van Dijk. He is still my number 1, even with all these footy cards, shapeshifter cards, Team of the Season cards. Virgil van Dijk Team of the Year is number 1 for me. Second, Footy's Konate. Trust me, once you get him, you're not going to be disappointed. He is unreal. Third, it has to be level up Varane. Fourth, Footy's Koulibaly. And in the 5th spot, and I know we got Milinkovic-Savic in there, but I'm going to go Gomez. Footy's Gomez. That Gomez card, when I used him, caught up to anyone, catching up to players like Mbappe, and he's the real deal. And I do prefer him over someone like Team of the Season, De Ligt. So that is my top 5 centre-backs. Top 5 fullbacks. Number 1, Alfonso. Level up. Broken. 5-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, pace, defensive ability, really good shot when he's on a gladiator. Chem style is what I use him on as well. Alfonso is my number 1. Second, Team of the Year Hakimi. Third, I would definitely say shapeshifter Wilfried Zaha. In the 4th spot, this is where it goes a little bit. 4th, I would say Camavinga. And in the 5th spot, it's between Hernandez, Klosterman, Capdevila. Oh, actually, hold on. Capdevila 4th, Camavinga 5th. That's my top 5 fullbacks and top 5 centre-backs. Now, a few cheap players. De Ligt is still expensive. Konate is obviously a free card. If you can get the wins, again, you won't be disappointed. Zaha is like 170k. Definitely do recommend picking him up if you can afford him. Who else there? We have got Diego Carlos. I know I recommended it earlier. I'm going to recommend it again. Carlos is a must pick up. If you're looking for a centre-back and you're not wanting to spend 500,000, 400,000 coins plus, pick up Carlos. Trust me, he is crazy in this game. Let's drop down into the A+ tier though. Actually, Dumfries. Dumfries is also cheap. Very good defensive fullback. A+ tier. Ooh. I'm looking. Carvajal's not too much. Carvajal's very, very good. I just wish he had 5-star skill moves or 5-star weak foot. Llorente, like 40,000 coins. Very good fullback as well. Who else have we got here? Becker's really cheap. Not that tall and does miss out on a few aerial battles as well. But when the ball's on the ground, he for sure is up there. So yeah, definitely a cheap beast there. Smalling's cheap as well. As I said, just a cheaper version of Virgil van Dijk. If you can't pick up Virgil van Dijk, you haven't got enough coins, pick up Smalling. He's got like the same hairstyle. He's got the same height as well as Virgil van Dijk. And the animations from Smalling are broken. They are very nice. So yeah, definitely recommend him as well. Rojo was an SBC, I believe. Marquinhos, I'm not sure how much he goes for, but definitely a card I would recommend. Gavi was a objective. Buffon was an SBC. Roussillon. If you're looking for a player that can go forward in a fullback position, but can also defend really well, and also is ridiculously fast with 5-star skill moves as well, Roussillon. Pick him up. Very, very good fullback. But yeah, that's a few cheap beasts that you guys could try out without spending a ridiculous amount of coins. Let me know what you guys think of the tier list. Let me know if there's anyone that you believe should have gone higher or lower. But that is going to be it for the video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.